You know what else was legal, Tony?
What?
Slavery.
Wow. Wow. One day we might be looking back at smoking weed like slavery. That's nuts.
The last
And
one
then
I just
we're gonna have to give all the straight edge people reparations.
Yeah, right. They'll just spin it on plugs and more tattoos. Their dick there.
Bill Clinton's dick wasn't even there.
Man.
Anthony Weiner's dick wasn't even there. I'm thinking of like famous dicks.
Yeah.
Any of the dicks that Nancy Reagan sucked weren't there.
Lyndon B. Johnson's dick was red probably on the
Probably.
they read about it
Yeah.
down there, but yeah, well, it's recent the invention of it's a camera on every cell phone. Pretty recent, but
Yeah.
anyway, so I've just other than brief glimpses like that, the Hunter Biden stuff is so boring to me, and I try to just tune it out, but I can't anymore because the conduct of this guy has just reached an all new low, and I got to speak out now if I ever will. Hunter Biden's lawyer, Kevin Morris, was pictured smoking a bong on the balcony of his Los Angeles home. You're like, what? So? That's well, who cares? ... While Hunter Biden was in the house, says Charlie Kirk on Twitter. Okay, you are the company you keep, and Hunter enjoys the company of prostitutes, corrupt foreign oligarchs, and bong-sucking lawyers. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, Tony? As a bong-sucking podcaster,
I think it sucks that Hunter Biden was like, "Hey man, can you smoke that outside? I don't want to get a secondhand high. I don't want to get any contact high. Can you go hit that on the balcony, please?"
I saw some guy that was like, yeah, he goes outside because that stuff smells bad. That smell, ooh, that smell. And he
Again,
started
that's,
typing the Leonard Skinner song into the tweet.
oh, that's really funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny. People love the smell of weed. That's so stupid.
No, there's people who like performatively hate the smell of weed. I don't know. There's especially like in big cities, like the dweebs in New York.
Yeah.
Complain regularly about it. There's like a New York Times op-ed every other month about the smell of weed smoke.
You know who the worst person is? The person who smells weed on the street and is like, sure smells good up there. Sure smells like someone's smoking some of that sticky icky. Don't do that. Just let me smoke my weed and just mind your business.
Why? What's the point, do you think, of doing that?
It's one or the other. It's either like let people are either saying like I'm down, I get it, brother. But they say say it weird. They say it like, "Are you smoking that weed, brother? Have you heard the fast white man, brother? Have you heard that one?" I might be hearing it now because of the golf thing, but I hear it a lot lately, and it's brother.
No, I don't know.
It's a weird one. Keep an ear out for it. They're either telling you you're down, or they're telling you like, "You're not getting away with that." Just so you know, you're not getting away with it. I do smell it. So it's one or the other.
Now, this is because you're smoking weed at the golf course? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, no one said anything when I was smoking weed at the golf course, but I'm just saying like people in general, I've heard that when I'm like maybe walking on the street smoking some weed.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's like a head nod. It's like,
yeah,
sup.
Head nod's fine. Head nod me up. I might even let you hit it.
Hear that? Now you know what to do, folks. I love that bong-sucking lawyers.
Yeah.
Man, do people really not pick on Charlie Kirk enough that he has to post this shit?
I think it's pretty dumb to like. Anti-weed has been a thing that I haven't seen in a while from these people, because I think they should know that enough of the demographic does smoke weed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they are part of like a more true believer, right wing,
Yeah,
traditional,
more
whatever.
square.
Yeah, like more authoritarian, not just authoritarian because that's pretty generic, but specifically like uh you know, what do you call it? Like theocratic. These
Yeah,
people are
yeah, totally.
actually like theocrats. They want to legislate morality to that degree.
Yeah,
But it's not popular. You do get like libertarians finding common ground with these people in
hmm,
online spaces. Yeah, you're next. If you're any sort of like libertarian sex freak,
yeah,
I don't know. Unless you get enough power in their whatever hierarchy they build, then you could probably do a ton of stuff. But yeah, I don't. Most people, I don't know. He didn't get ratioed on here, but just
it's just such a
I don't.
square.
It's not
So
like it.
lame.
I don't know. It's not that convincing. Ribeye verified says
Huh.
could be a rock. Dot dot
Yep.
dot. Just
Yep.
saying.
Yep. I always smoke when I smoke crack. I do it through a bong.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you smoke crack. Is
Hey,
through a
these.
bong.
You want to try talk sense into a crackhead? Hey, Mister Crackhead, you're smoking your drugs out of the incorrect. Do you think they care? Do you think they even know what you're talking? Do you think they even speak
Yeah. Yeah.
English at that point?
Although I actually though, if I feel like if you were to give this guy crack and be like, you got to smoke this somehow, this is how he would do it. He would try to use a bong.
Could be. Yeah. See, this is like why they're doing this. They're just trying to drive Hunter
Yeah.
Biden, like cram it down our throats for once. Usually it's us, the woke left, cramming everything down their throats. They're trying to cram this down our throats so that we will finally arrest Hunter Biden. And then they're just connecting it because it's like, here's one substance. Doesn't that remind you of another substance?
Yeah.
It's
He
like all
looks
this
so
is.
sick though. Like he looks like I would like him as a lawyer, this guy. This is kind of what I want my lawyer to look like,
Sure.
you know?
Looks fine.
Why
Yeah.
why didn't they say some of the other like they could have said DMT and that would have been believable,
Oh, true. Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
And this guy also looks like he and doesn't Hunter Biden already like allegedly do DMT?
That might make him cooler. They might actually.
They might be down with
That
that.
makes, yeah. You want to stay away from anything Joe Rogan adjacent.
Yeah, dang. That's true.
No, they could say it's hash or
Oh
opium.
yeah.
No, opium connected to China. He was smoking Chinese opium out of this
Yep.
bong. There you go.
Yep. Smoking that opium hit with hashish. That's how you say it. Make it more
Yeah,
exotic.
it's got another axis of evil. Middle East and
Yep.
China are uniting to infiltrate our bongs.
Yo, give me that. Give me that. Give me the Axis of Evil bowl.
Christian says it's no different from a cigarette. So
Actually, it's a
yeah,
lot different from a cigarette. I think the water filter is much more effective at at helping the smoke be better for your lungs, and also
better for your
it
life.
smells better.
Sure. Yeah, it smells way better. It's better for you.
Yeah.
But Lucy replies, yes, it is. So he says, no different from a cigarette. Lucy, whose is Mama Three Wife.
What? Wait. What?
Mama
So you're a
of
mama of three
of
and a wife.
three and
Okay.
a wife. Yeah.
Okay. It'd be cool if she was a mama who had 3 wives, or was the third wife.
That was my first guess. She was Mama number 3.
Maybe this is just a Mambo number 3 joke.
Yeah, but it was number 5 before, so I don't. It would be a bit oblique.
True.
Mama Three Wife says, yes, it is. It is different from a cigarette. Period. Maybe you were too high to see it.
Got your ass.
Yeah, maybe you're too high to see why it's way worse.
It sucks like when they're like, you don't know what you're talking about, you're high, and you're like, I am high, but also I'm not incorrect right now. But it doesn't matter because you're high, so you're like an idiot.
How do you think I learned everything I know?
Like all of it, all the good stuff at least.
Um, I I loved this. Mike Speraza replied, "Hunter probably brought the goods. He's got the connects all over America. ... and the globe. If anybody can get their
Yeah,
hands, if anybody in California can get their hands on some of the kind bud,
yeah.
it's Hunter
It's
Biden."
Hunter Biden. Yeah, it's true. That's the only reason I'm able to get high at all is because I'm like peripherally associated with Hunter Biden. I have to go through him. He's kind of like a domestic kingpin, you know. Can't smoke nothing without going through Hunter.
Yeah, you got to get a pass from him.
Yeah, like weed is so everywhere and accessible.
Well, it's legal. This is like in
Legal, yeah.
California. Yeah, Los Angeles, where it's legal. I mean, I didn't know we had to say that. Maybe we should have said it. It's legal.
Hunter Biden didn't bring the goods. Somebody who was paid through an app brought the goods.
You know who else? You know what else was legal, Tony?
What?
Slavery.
Wow. One day we might be looking back at smoking weed like slavery. That's nuts.
The last one,
then we're gonna have to give all the straight edge people reparations.
Yeah, right. They'll just spin it on plugs and more tattoos. They'll just get they'll just start blacking out all their tattoos. Yeah.
And Air Maxes, and that's it.
The fucking blow. They'll probably blow like $5,000 on a bootleg X watch.
Yeah.
This is the last one that I wanted to, from Deep Blue Crypto, Volcano Emoji, Deep Blue Crypto, Volcano Emoji says, "Like minds smoke alike." And then they quote tweeted their own tweet about cocaine being found in the White House. And then in that tweet, they had said, then, White House. Now, drug house.
Yep.
And it's just like, they just posted a Fox News graphic.
Yeah.
And then like minds smoke alike. Like minds smoke alike is like going to go down that's a phrase. That's a phrase that's going to be bouncing around for a while.
I'm going to start saying that when I'm going, bowl for bowl. It's like when we went on, when we're with Street Fight, and I got the best compliment ever from Brett when he said I could smoke with the best of them. I was like, yeah, like mine smoke alike. So I told the fellas, I said, like mine smoke alike. I mean,
the first word, they fuck it up. Like, it's great. It's great minds. Yeah. You're already saying alike at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at this is like looking into infinity.
I like that Biden has like a headache of sorts, but it's like, no, that Biden that means he needs to do some of these drugs. Let Biden hit that bong. His head might not hurt so much anymore.
Sure. I saw one response was like, it doesn't matter how high and fucked up your lawyer gets when the FBI is already on your side.
Oh, whoa, that's true. FBI's on his side, lawyer, so let me take a vacation.
Yeah. What do I got to be
in the bag, baby.
aware for? What do I got to be in control of my faculties? Arrogant. Hey, somebody else controls my faculties, and I like it. I like it like that.
It's Big Brother. Big Brother does.
Dude, I went to Deep Blue Crypto's page, and he was just like tweeting out like joke meme threads, but it was like the meme was like the joke was in meme format. But then he would ruin the punchline by captioning it with the punchline. Mm-hmm. So you would be reading the tweet, scrolling down to joke number 25, and it says, "An elephant never forgets." And then you read the joke, and it's a couples therapy, and she's like, "He's always making fat jokes about me." And the husband says, "Yeah, she would remember that." Said, "Why?" What? Because an elephant never forgets. Yeah.
This is a new format. You're just not ready for it.
It's good. It's like the trailer previews, how you have to see a preview within the preview to keep you for that first 10 seconds. I got to know that this is going somewhere. Oh, it's going to... That's a pretty good punchline. Let's hear the rest of the joke.
Yeah, how did we get here? I bet you're wondering... An elephant never forgets. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Ha ha ha.